what Ginebra is proving is we can match up with you all Filipino. With Freeman sitting down, okay lang eh, because Freeman's just too big a factor that they cannot handle. So right now, even though they have a small team, they have an energetic team, all they have to do is play good defense, make San Miguel miss, and keep on attacking. Pag nakaset na yung half court na yan, talagang ang hirap na sila maka-score against the San Miguel team. Look at this follow-up. You could see Baguio. He was already in the weak side. We could see that he was going to jump and follow it up.
Don't be surprised if Skyros has a little more pep in his step tonight. No doubt dedicating this game to his late uncle Rick Marata. Yes, yung ating idolo noon, Rick Marata, passed away yesterday. And ang ating very sad news in the middle of our celebrating the 35th birthday of the PBA. So our condolences for the Marata family. Meantime, Danny Ildefonso drop step off the glass. Danny I now with 7 points.
Well, a good timeout again by Sean Tankinson. Danny I had missed 2 long shots and he went to the basket hard to get a layup.
Time winding down in the third quarter. Meng Celino says, okay, we have 6 to shoot here. I will fire away and I will miss.
There's
Baguio with an offensive rebound, and he has been instrumental off the bench.
I know this guy, you know, when I look at his eyes, I know he came to play tonight, you know, he really wanted to play. He's been losing a lot of minutes with the return of Mark Kagiwa and the play of Tubin, so he really wants to make up for that.
San Miguel still up 79-68. A matchup for the ages. Because they've been at it for so long. Daniel Defonso and Eric Meng. 2 MVPs, 2 pillars, 2 franchise players. And Daniel Defonso troops to the line. Changes here para sa San Miguel. Mark Kagiwa for Ginebra is back in the ball game, and Arvin Santos is also sent back in. Tubin will take a break here after really working hard here in the third quarter.
Yeah, he deserves it. And you like to get Mark going also because he can provide the additional spark.
So back to a 12-point lead with that split by Daniel Defonso. 6 seconds to go para sa Ginebra. 4 seconds to go. They go to Baguio, who's been the man of the moment. Baguio attacks, hangs on, yes sir! Beats the buzzer. And at least ends the third quarter on a positive note, although yung ating officials will review that shot by Baguio.
Plenty of time here to count this.
There it is, sidestep.
Pwede pa magkape si Cyrus dito.
Pwede pa isaw-saw yung pandesal dun sa kape. It's counted. It is very counted. Very much counted. So, Ginebra staying within shouting distance here, down by 10 points, 80-70. And we'll be back with the payoff period after these.
Back to Big Dome, you're watching the PBA live on Solar TV, and with me right now is assistant coach Juno Sauler of Ginebra. Coach, San Miguel killed you in the first quarter with outside shots and fast break points. In the second quarter, good passing versus your zone defense. In the third quarter, Cabagnot, Ontiveros, and Santos continued with their scoring. What adjustments will you make here in the fourth quarter?
Well, our adjustments defensively first is that we have to just keep changing up from zone to man. We start hitting their outside shots, and we have to switch back to man. But more important than that is we have to increase our energy and intensity in this ball game, especially in the fourth quarter. Offensively, we just have to take care of the ball, Chicky.
You mentioned offense. There seems to be no consistency in the offense of Ginebra in the first 3 quarters. What do you think is the source of this problem?
Sometimes when our players want to go one-on-one too much, we become stagnant in our offense. So coach stressed it during one timeout that we have to run our motion offense, move the ball around, and just find a good shot.
Thank you, coach, and good luck in the fourth quarter. Miko?
There's Chicky chatting with Ginebra assistant coach Juno Sauler. Of course, they were talking about adjustments, but what were the bright spots in Ginebra's game in the third?
Well, the fact that that lead went back to 20 and they cut it down to 10. It seems that they always finish well the second and the third quarter. There's Yancy Del Campo just throwing it up. You know, they have 2 big men right now. Actually, they're playing better without their import because there's nobody really holding much onto the ball. The isolation comes from Baguio and probably will come for Kagiwa. But you have two big men that really know how to play in the Philippine type of basketball, Eric Menk and Yancy De Ocampo. And until Freeman comes back, you really don't have a lot of matches.
We saw in our graphic, Ginebra and San Miguel actually went toe-to-toe in the third, tied at, with 30 points in that third quarter.
Ginebra went 10, 30, 30. 10 first quarter, 30 second quarter, 30 third quarter.
And Eric Menk connects. He has 4 points. Let's go to Patricia.
Mika, right now in the last San Miguel huddle, they were talking about how Ginebra scored 30 points in that third quarter. Now, Coach Shotang was talking about rebounding and boxing out, and he says they can only win with defense right now because it is defense, and that will bring up their game. And defense involves rebounding, so you got to be on top of that all the time. Miko?
Action continues here. Ginebra on the run. Baguio hesitation move.
Well, alam naman ni Villanueva, there was nothing he could do. But he was going to give him that head and shoulder fake and go by him. So maganda rin yung foul na binigay niya to stop that play.
Nasa mga unang bahagi tayo ng fourth and final quarter. At stake in this game is actually leadership in the team standings. San Miguel at 4-1, Ginebra at 3-1, and Magtagiwa slices through plus a foul.
Si Johnny Chico has not stood up. He's just been sitting down. Pero pinahinga niya si Tobit. Alam niya si Mark the Smart, galit na rin yan. You know, and he comes in with a strong drive and a possible three-point play. And San Miguel has to call for reinforcements. Gabe Freeman going to the scorer's table. But he'll have to wait.
Because you can sense this Barangay Big Dome is getting ready to erupt.
That lead has been cut down to 6 now.
A minute having gone by here in the fourth. And Ginebra threatening to start a major run here. Down by just 6. Arwin Santos posting up Mark Tagiwa. Arwin turns around. Big shot. Quickly, Baguio is on the move, but 5 red shirts back on defense quickly. Here's Kagiwa, goes behind the back. Yancy De Ocampo to Baguio. 6 to shoot. Baguio has to create now. Yancy, 4-3. Short, good line. But he comes up short. Inside they go to Kagiwa. That's a holding foul against Arwin Santos.
Tignan mo itong lineup ng San Miguel. Arwin Santos, defensive specialist guarding Kagiwa. Denok Miranda, defensive specialist guarding Cyrus Baguio. That's how much they respect the offense of these two players. And ito na yung import. Tignan mo na.
Namumuro na kayong lahat, ha? I'm back. Gabe Freeman. Hobby story of Ginebra still on the bench. Now here's Kagiwa. He's humming. And here's Menk. Inside Yancy. Yancy. Bounce pass Kagiwa. Kagiwa. Top shot. No! De Ocampo. Putback is good.
Medyo maingat na si Gabe Freeman. He didn't want to pick up his sheer foul. And Ginebra's got that lead back to 6.
2 minutes having gone by in the payoff period. Then of Miranda, quarterbacking for San Miguel. Arwin Santos in motion. Posting up the smaller Kagiwa, and they'll call the foul on Mark. Second personal laban kay Mark Kagiwa. First team foul against Ginebra. Jonas Villanueva, 10 to shoot for San Miguel. Up by 6 points. Jonas Villanueva, oh, wait a minute.
A lot of pushing there between Yancy De Ocampo and Dorian Peña, and Yancy will be called for his first foul.
First personal laban kay Yancy De Ocampo. Second team foul against Ginebra. Nick Penisi comes in for Dorian Peña. Miranda, top of the key shot. So Ginebra is knocking on the door, down by just 6. They were down by as many as 20 points in this game. Menk outside, Kagiwa for 3. In and out, but Menk got the offensive rebound, and he needs help, and he throws the ball away. And here's Miranda.